the hospital?
Yeah, and it's like I saw these people scrounging, right? It was a
No.
group of three of them.
No.
And they were using the in-game chat, and I was eavesdropping on them, and like one of them made it a point. It's like these zombies aren't so bad. It's the other people you've got to look out for. As I'm sitting on top of the fucking building, just eavesdropping. It's like, oh, they got morphine over here. And it's like, and they were done with the hospital, and they're like, you see this building down the street here? Let's start going to that one.
Oh my
And
god, what a
they
bunch of
start
fucking idiots.
they started walking down the street, and they had a little zombie aggro on it. I was just watching the whole thing, and then they killed the zombie, and then one of the poor bastards decided to go check check what was on the zombie, and that's when I struck.
Good
And they
man.
were like, the one guy was, she was like, whoa, 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 what the fuck's going on? And then the other guys are just, they just fucking scattered like cockroaches. Just like
Oh,
took out their friend. And he's like, and they were telling him, start rolling, maybe he won't hit you. And of course, that didn't really help because he moved like a fucking snail. His legs
yeah.
were broken. I just picked them apart with.
I was gonna say, it sucks because shooting somebody and breaking their legs is far more enjoyable than actually killing them, but then you don't get the murder, so you're at a real dilemma when that happens.
Well, I wouldn't be opposed to breaking someone's leg and then having a zombie bite his face off.
I've got a good one for you.
I will say, like, the one thing I learned from that, though, is a silenced weapon is invaluable.
Fuck
Because
silence
I
weapons.
took them out with the silenced MP5, and they had no idea where I was.
Hmm. Well, that's true. I just don't see a lot of ammo for it, and it's so weak against zombies.
Mm.
I'm enjoying my AKM.
Oh, you got the AKM?
Yeah, I think I have like 9
The,
magazines for it, so
the only... I find tons of ammo for it, but the only military weapon that I found was the G17, and that's a piece of shit. I
um
mean,
yeah, I just load in a bunch of servers and I go server hopping.
mm,
I do that electro run, and mainly all I do is, well, going in that supermarket like once is good enough to get like all the food you ever fucking need. And uh, if you were to run any variant on like the double barreled shotgun using those slugs, I didn't realize you could combine those ammo, but by the way,
how do you
so
do that?
just right click on it and combine it into 8 rounds instead of the 2 rounds.
Oh, that
I
would have
had
been nice to know.
I had close to 100 rounds of that shit earlier.
Yeah,
um
I actually sniped someone with that slugs and double barrel.
mm,
I broke his leg on the first shot. He
nice.
started returning fire, and I got back behind cover, and then he thought it'd be a good idea to try and fucking sneak a bandage in.
No,
That pretty much set him up for the kill shot.
you've been a busy boy.
Dude, even better, it was like I was going in that big building with the military weapons, and two fucking guys like spawned in and just started running through the field.
What?
And
Just railed him.
I was able to pick off one of them. I think his other buddy like went prone in some bushes, and I have no idea where he went.
Well, I got to tell
Yeah.
you my story. I'm fucking
Okay,
dying to
go
say
ahead.
this.
Okay, go ahead.
So like I said, I've been doing some farming, server hopping stuff, and first of all, I've killed God knows how many fucking people over the last several days. And because if you start your farm run, well, like I said, if you do your little circuit through there, um, you quickly obtain all the materials you need for everything, that you'll need from the supermarket and that other little pub building and the hospital. I mean, I have blood bags, morphine, EpiPens. I have all that good
Yeah, I don't
stuff.
have any blood packs.
Well, I've got
And
like,
actually, I'd actually prefer to like go hunting for steaks.
I know we need to do that tonight.
Yeah.
But so I got all that good stuff. So I was basically just loading in and running through that little military base there. Um,
You mean the one that spawns the military weapons?
yeah, yeah.
Hmm?
And so if you load in and you spawn at the very top of that, working your way down, you're probably going to be able to kill just about anybody because it's just you load in, you're fairly safe. Unless you're loading in and someone's in that same room as you, you're going to be good to go. It's also a
Hmm.
smart idea to load into that room anyway because frequently, as I'm sure you probably already noticed, they're They're using the chain link shit or whatever it is at the bottom, and they're blocking off the entrance into that tower.
Yeah, I found like 3 different servers where it was just sandbagged in or wired in.
Mm-hmm.
All the doors closed except for one.
Mm-hmm. So today, well, I think today alone I've killed. I don't know how many people have I killed today. I don't know, several people, and just loaded in as I work my way down the stairs. They're sitting there, their thumbs up their butts, and I just fucking snipe them from the back. And the cool thing about those, I was using a Remington 870 at the time, which uses that slug ammo,
Mm-hmm.
and it's definitely a leg breaker weapon. It seems like it's not an insta fucking giver. It's a leg breaker.
The Enfield is a bona fide insta-gibber, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, well it seems real powerful. Unfortunately, it's so fucking loud, but it has a lot of ammo too. Obviously,
With great power comes
great.
commands great respect from the zombies. Yes.
So the other day, I'm working my way over towards the I'm trying to think what room this is. I don't know what building. It's like the general. There's like the military building, and then there's the
general store, the offices, and the pub.
yeah. There's like the supermarket, the
Mhm.
pub, and then like you said, the general
The office
offices.
building.
We'll just say
Yeah.
the office building.
Yeah.
And so I was working my way over to the office building, and as I'm working my way over there, I think I had picked up. I think I was using an AKM at the time, and I see some guy outside, and I, obviously switch to full auto and fucking spray him down, but nothing happens, and it was like his character was lagged out or something. Like I was shooting at somebody that was obviously there, but nobody was taking damage.
Hmm.
So I was like, yeah, this is funky. So then I go inside, and I think I'm on the first floor there, and I go walk into like one of the first rooms on the left. And there are 2 fucking dildos in there, and actually neither of them are moving. So I look at these guys, and I'm like, am I lagged out, or like what is going on? So like I walk up to these guys and sit there, and like my gun is basically like resting on his ear.
What?
Eh,
With their backs were towards you, or what?
No, like one guy was facing right at the guy in the back was facing at me, and the guy in front was like facing to the side. I mean, he could totally see me.
Like
Uh,
what? Did he think going into gargoyle mode would help?
I don't know what happened. I thought they were just I thought they were like lagged out, but then they start turning, and so I panic and just full auto burst at the guy right in front of me. And then his friend is a little slow on the trigger, so I sprinted out of there, and you can hear shots, ping, 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 all behind me.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see I've got, murder count 1, and I'm, fucking laughing hysterically. And then I run back to the pub and kill the zombies that were trying to get me, and then I run back over there, and I can see I peek my head in, and I can see that fucking dildo is trying to, he's like looking through his. I don't know if he's like guarding him or looking through his friend's loot, or if they're not friends at all. I don't know. But I fire off another full auto burst in there, and I hit a lot of the shelves, but he's bleeding hard. And then he's shooting back. So we had like this little firefight. When I say firefight, it was basically he just sits in this fucking room and gets it up the ass. So I ran back around and reloaded and went back in, finished him off, and God, these guys had they had everything. They had, anything you could want. So I was a little low on blood, so I just sat there and ate all their fucking food and repaired my health and took what I wanted from their bodies, and then I hit them so they're fucked when they come back. But the best part, and this is why I made the big mistake of number 1 not recording this, number 2 not having
every time you load up DayZ, you have to have fraps up beforehand.
yeah. There's too much that can happen. So they anyway, I went upstairs. So what I was gonna say is I didn't have a talk key in game. I didn't know what it was. I think I had no
Caps
microphone
lock.
volume. Well, I know now. I believe I've found one now. So I went upstairs, and there was another fucking shithead upstairs. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, there's 3 people just in this one friggin' building. So I take a look at him, and he's got his little coyote pack on, and I'm like, oh God, he doesn't have dick for gear, but he's slow and stupid, and so I mean, of course, I just start fucking putting shotgun rounds in his back. He's like, oh, God, what, man? Hey, man, what's going on? I'm just starting. He's like, oh, man, please. He's like, please, man, don't kill me. Don't kill me. And you can see that his legs were broken. And, he's like, he's falling unconscious. And he's like, please, man, I'm just starting out. He's like, please don't kill me. And I was like, fucking shit. I don't have a talkie. I wanted to just, tell him that I am going to help him. And, he said he needs some help or something. I'm going to help him to, the gates of heaven or something like that. And I was going to teabag him. But none of this was possible because I didn't have a talk key bound. So I just walked up to him and, executed him eventually.
That's good.
There's nothing more fun when you fucking break somebody's legs and you can see them passing out and they're, screaming over their microphone.
It's funny. That guy I sniped who Alt F4'd out?
Mm-hmm.
It was funny. I was just trying to figure out how to work my backpack and put stuff in. I was learning how to do that, and I spotted that fucker out in the distance, just fucking crouching all over the place, bright as day.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good. It was a good kill.
It's very satisfying to kill people. This game very satisfying. I wish there was either an easier way to get to some of those airfields that had better weapons, or I don't know. I wish there was some other way.
I just think it's lame because endgame, from what I can gather, is pretty much just getting a fucking sniper rifle, one of those high-powered sniper rifles, and sitting in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, camping lines of sight. If anything, they should remove those fucking sniper rifles and just leave it at Lee Enfield type weapons.
Oh yeah. I mean, in one of the I don't know. Have you seen the PvP rage thread on the forums?
There's so many rage threads.
Well, this one's 57 pages. It's sticky and it's the dedicated I hate PvP thread. But like you said, I think one of the ways to keep PvP in the game and and to ease up on the frustration is, I mean, I don't know, it seems like a no-brainer to me too, is get rid of these fucking uber sniper rifles.
1,000-meter death machines.
Yeah, what the fuck do you expect? Dudes are literally fucking set up in ghillie suits, and
I actually have a ghillie suit. I haven't put it on yet.
Oh my god, where did you find it?
It was in the it's in one of those buildings. I think I looted it from the office.
You're kidding me.
No.
Oh my god, I am so fucking jealous. It's unreal. I want a ghillie suit so bad.
You want to walk around like a fucking bush?
Yeah, I do want to walk around like a fucking bush. God damn you! I want a fucking ghillie suit. I want it so bad I can taste it. I downloaded the DayZ app from my phone so that I can.
Oh my god!
Review. I can have a little. I don't have dual monitors up and running, so I have that as a little map open when we're playing. Fucking nerding out hard.
Why don't you get your girlfriend into it?
She actually asked to be shown it, and it was funny because I was like, yeah, I can. This is great. I was like, yeah, I'll show you DayZ. I was like, you probably, no big deal. And then I go to leave for work the next day, and she looks a little butthurt about something. I was like, what's going on? She's like, you never showed me DayZ. I was like, the thing about that is, I started a character. You can only have one. And I was like, look, what's that over there? And then she looked, and I ran out of the room real quick.
Fucking dildo. Hey, look, it's Waldo Dog. He's doing something cute.
Yeah, he's over there. Oh, he's at. Yeah, it's actually really frustrating because I'm not gonna tell her to buy fucking Arma and everything like that, and see that just so she hates it. And then I'm like, well, fuck. The only time I can really show her the game, and she's gonna die 10,000 times, just like we did. I can't. What am I going to do?
We have to show DB the ropes too.
Yeah, he said he's down for tonight, by the way.
Oh.
So.
Hope you picked up a spare weapon for him.
Nah, we just do some of those runs, I figure. Pick up the easiest thing I think we could. I mean, in one or two of those runs, especially if we're all loading into the same servers. I don't know. We just get him a basic either Lee Enfield. If we're doing the Electro run, the easiest thing to do would be probably the
Yeah, I've got like 100 rounds of Lee Enfield and like 80 rounds of Colt 1911.
oh
And
wow.
M1911 puts him down in one hit too.
Yeah,
At
the
least the
M1911
zombies.
I think is as someone who has reviewed all the weapons.
Oh, you've reviewed them all.
Yeah, actually, to be honest with you. The AKM, by the way, is another one. It's a one-shot assault rifle. That's why I'm running AKM as opposed to the double tap AK-74. The AKM is like the AK-47, and the AK-74 is.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the AK-74U today, but didn't bother with it. I found way more. It just depends on where you're doing your runs at, but I found way more AKM mags. So I just went with the AKM.
I haven't found any of those assault rifles
Yeah,
at
they're not
all.
common, that's for sure. You know what would be cool though is if instead of one of the ways to eliminate server hopping would be to instead of instead of giving making killing zombies the primary way of finding the stuff as opposed to looting by hopping in and out of servers. So.
Yeah, I remember in that PvP thread, there's like it's like those sniper battles.
Mhm.
Like one guy will find another, and the guy will log out and then flank him on another server, and then come back
Oh
in
my
and get him
god.
in the back. Yep.
That's brutal.
Yep.
I didn't even think about that, but that's silly. I mean, I did that today. I mean, not quite like that, but I mean, I was trying to get into that tower, and the barbed wire was there. I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just join server number 2, walk up to the top, and then go back to server number 1. Hey!